That's all.
What do you think of the person, Mr. Peter Obi? What do you think? How do you think he can make it right? Do you think, what mistakes do you think he made, and do you think he has a chance in the next election?
Well, I hope for the sake of the nation that he doesn't express interest in the next election. Because for me as a leader, if there was any proof that he was unfit to lead that country, it's in the conduct which he encouraged among his followers. I know for a fact, and I can give you an instance which proved that he was in control of those forces.
Can you please, what's the instance, Prof?
Well, simply because when he first came to visit me, you know, he did come at one time.
That's correct.
Somebody brought him. And I watched him. I watched his action, his body language. He seemed to be very conciliatory. But I remember the moment when he took out his computers, something, and after he made a statement like, "Oh, don't worry, everything, you know, will be taken care of. You don't have anything to worry about these people." He was talking about the quote-unquote obedience. I remember he took out his computer, his phone, and he tapped, you know, a message, you know, there. And it shot me. I was watching him very closely. I didn't say a thing. And after that, everything seemed to be, you know, to be nice and cozy.
So he really did, yes.
And I saw and I read his statement about that meeting afterwards. The statement was a contrast to what actually happened, what we discussed. And I mentioned it in my response when somebody said, I can't remember what he wrote, but anyway, it was a misrepresentation of what happened. And I made sure that I put a statement out saying, no, I'm sorry, this is not what was said. This language never came into it. On the contrary, this is what happened. And so when I meet somebody who is incapable, even at a meeting which is supposed to be conciliatory, of being completely honest, I look at that person, and so I smiled myself. And of course, when I got to Stellenbosch and I was asked a question about this, I repeated exactly what had given, quote-unquote, given offense. Only this time I made it even stronger. I said, Peter Obi did not win this thing. So I led them again to go on the...
All right. Says he wished that he wouldn't run. I mean, he can run if he wants to. But Thomas saw how do you interpret that? So, but if you throw Abebe hand fan, if you throw it up 1,000 times, to only fall on his face. So, like, it doesn't really matter how many times you try, it looks like it's going to be the same result, essentially. But that was quintessential Wole Soyinka.